Alright, we're getting back to grueling some people, but we're trying some new toys out this time. This hand's pretty good though, so I'm definitely gonna keep. Leyline and Crypt both get hit by Artifact and Enchantment Haze as well, which Surgical doesn't. But bleeds in Divine matchups. That makes sense. Surgical's also good against like Mystic Sanctuary and Snapcaster stuff, whereas I think the other effects aren't as valuable. You're gonna be playing the top 8, touche. I mean, to be fair, the top 8 doesn't start till like 4 p.m. But you probably wind up double queuing for like one of the rounds, which is probably not good value. Our opponent taking our Arbor Elf really sucked. Now we're really far behind. And we're drawing nothing but lands. Takes wise, it's no ticket entry. You have to have 40 QPs. Do you not have 40? I feel like you play enough leagues that you would be getting close. You have 25, oh. Yeah, don't worry opponent, our draws have sucked. You 3-2 a lot? Hey, you just got 3-2 40 times. We really need to draw something good off the top to beat these goyfs. Because right now, it's not happening. I think I pillaged our green source. I just think they have removal, so I'd rather try to slow them down a bit. 4 through 2 is 2-3, another was 4-1. I feel that. I mean, you see how I do on here. You see how this game is going too. Just drawing nothing off the top. A Chandra would be really good here. That's also really good. Definitely discarding this Arbor Elf. And I think the Stomp, yeah. Well, maybe the Foothills. Yeah, I'm gonna discard the Foothills. Hope you draw a 5th land. That was gross. They added a land to their hand? It's probably not good. They played the token deck, but it was against a terrible matchup. Sounds about right. Well, now our Glorybringer doesn't kill anything. I think we're just dead in the water. We need them to not have Fatal Push, because our Glorybringer can't kill anything anymore. There's no way for me to kill the Goyf. Like, I can make 2 1-1s, but I'm not really sure what that's gonna do. They kill it, I'm just chump blocking again. If they didn't have the push, our spot would be actually decent, because I could Glorybringer kill this, and the Ren and 6. Well, then I guess I would die. Do I want to show them the tome? I'm not sure how relevant it is to show them. I'm probably just Dobbs. If they just get a land back and then start attacking with this Raging Ravine, I'm just like dead. I chump all 3 of them, and then I Blood Moon, and then I die. I mean, I guess I can make 2 1/1s. But then I'm dying to their threats. That game was really unfortunate. They took our turn 1 Arbor Elf, and then we just didn't draw anything really. If they didn't have the push, we were fine. But that's Magic. Sometimes you don't get there. I like the Veils, like the Throne, like the Ooze. I do not. So some of them are playing Madcap in the sideboard, which means I have to keep Pillage in. God, that feels so stupid to say. Take out the Blood Moons. I don't like Domri here. I like Chandra, but I don't like Domri. If they have a removal spell in response to the fight, it's a problem. And I'm not really like fighting Tarmogoyfs. There's nothing else I could really cut. Like, you could probably cut, like, make an argument to cut Arbor Elf or something, but the extra mana can actually be used with Tome. So this is what we're going with. Yes. If this hand had a 3rd land in it, I would snap keep. Or a 2nd land, 3rd mana source. Alright, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna put away the Glorybringer. I fully expect this elf to die on turn 1. And then we'll Tome on turn 2, and then hopefully scry into what we need. Discard spell. I wonder what they're gonna take. I feel like they have a Ren and 6. That's not a bad draw, for sure. I'm gonna kill their land. They're back down to 1 land. They played a basic forest. If we draw a land here, we're gonna be in such good shape. Nice. That's huge. They scoop? They scooped. This is gonna be a really sick curve out, actually. Going Chandra into Tome. Just with the extra mana. It's actually really powerful. I don't see a reason to... They're getting their basics so aggressively that Blood Moon just doesn't matter anyways. Still don't want Domri. I don't really want Kitchen Fix in a matchup. It can help buy time, but I'd rather have the bolts and bone crushers and such anyways. Like, I wouldn't mind having the Finks, but there's nothing I would cut for them. This hand doesn't have too much going on, but it's resilient to, like, if they discard this and then we have a bunch of top decks, I'm fine with that exchange. If they go turn 1 discard, turn 2 Ren and 6, we're probably gonna lose, but there's such a specific sequence. But it, you know, they have one part of it. They took Utopia Sprawl. That must mean they have a Tarmogoyf in their hand. That's super aggressive. Yeah, because any Goyf they're gonna play is gonna be huge. It's gonna be a 5/6. I assume this Arborel's gonna die, but not sure there's too much I could do about it. I'm gonna bolt it or whatever. Yeah, I mean, they have the infinite removal draw. As long as they don't have a Goyf, we're in a really good spot. I guess Ooze here, they can save. What is this? Liliana the Veil? Well, luckily I can kill that. They know we can kill it, so they must have like a K command or something. So just like freely play that out. The double forest draw is really screwing us over here. We can still cast a giant from exile, but we can't cast anything in our hand. That is a Tarmogoyf. It is a large one. They did not play a land, so pillaging is... I'm very interested in pillaging. I could also Season Pyromancer and make 2 1/1 blockers. But then I'm spending my turn taking 3, and then I'm just gonna take like giant beatings from this Goyf. If there was a Wood of Fells and I could get basic mountain, I think I would snap pillage. But taking 3 is a lot more than taking... If they have Ren 6, they would have played on turn 2, but I guess they could have top decked it. I think there's a lot of removal they can't play if I pillage right now. If they top deck a land here, it's gonna be very bad. But then we just like wasted our turn. Sure. They probably should take Season Pyro. Yeah. That's not great for us. That was insane. Well, I'm playing nothing but Gruul until this weekend, Kevin, so... Them drawing the red source is very scary. Well, it also gives them double black. But they don't have a Liliana, they would have already used it. Hopefully we draw a land next turn so I can play Bone Crusher and hold up Throne Regenerate. They grabbed a basic mountain? Oh god. That's rough. I'm gonna cast it. I think I have to kill Ren 6 anyways. That was such a bad hit. If they give me the opportunity to chump block with Bloodbraid Elf, I'm gonna take it. Let's attack this Ren down. If they have a single removal spell, we're dead here. I think I have to take that risk. I can't let. They'll take over the game with the Ren. They can just draw infinite cards with Peatland. I mean, any removal spell kills me here. Push, anything. Lightning Bolt. That doesn't do it. Hopefully they don't draw a land to bring back Cruxa. I might bring back Season Pyro. Oh wait, no, that would be bad. Because then I can't regenerate Thrun. Though maybe I'm supposed to attack for 4. I think I just have to hope they don't draw the land for Cruxa. This guy's hits are insane, dude. I guess my top decks have been good. Jesus. I have to draw a Scavenging Ooze this turn. Or I'm like just dead. It's not a bad one. It can block well. I need them to fade removal still. Which is very possible, but... I mean, they can cast Cruxa from the yard using Laris's ability to deal us 3. They can cast Ren 6 from the yard, and then the following turn they can bring back Cruxa. Well, they're not going to get to bring back Cruxa because I'll exile with Clothis. Hey, Kevin, that deck looks like garbage. Oh god. Dude, that thing is a pile. while our opponent is deep in the tank, for reference. You guys can't see the whole thing. Yeah, that thing is a pile. Pass. They cracked the peatland. That's super aggressive. I respect it though. Opponent is deep in the tank. Super deep. Are they tanking this hard about a lightning bolt? I can't believe they tanked that hard about a bolt. I don't think I can give them the option to kill Thrun. I think that's an easy way for me to lose. Because I can block with both and get the Goyf off the board, but then they kill Thrun. And Thrun is doing a really good job blocking these, and 2 devotions a lot more than 1. So I'm just gonna chump block. What do I care about? I don't think I care about the Renin 6 in their yard, even though if I exile that, their Goyf becomes a 5/6, which is pretty relevant. But I also don't want them to be able to cast Cruxa next turn, because then I have to discard the Bolt. And I really don't want to do that. But if they cast the Renin 6 from the yard, then that's in my advantage. I'm gonna get rid of the Cruxa. And then I'm gonna pass. And make 2 1/1s with the Pyromancer for chump blocking. God bless, dude. My moto is lagging. It's a little weird. They hit a Luris. That's funny. I really did need them to whiff there, so it's very in favor. No attacks. I guess attacking is just not favorable for them. But the longer this game goes, the better it is for us. And I don't even think I bolt. Like, I could bolt the Luris, but I don't see a point in doing that. I mean, now I kind of wish I did, but... Alright. Snap the Renin 6. I can also bolt them. And bolting Luris just makes more sense in general. Yeah. Let's get rid of this thing. So now I've double regenerated up. I have 2 1/1s to chump block with. I'm not really in the danger of dying. I'm very surprised that we're in this game. And I think we're actually pulled ahead at this point. To be honest, I think I could have gotten away with bolting their face. But I think killing Loris is just safer. Especially since they have no way to get rid of Clothis off the board. It's just going to eventually kill them. Well, that's pretty good. They have 2... Trying to see... I'm gonna exile the enchantment from the yard so that the Goyf becomes a 4/5. And I don't think there's a reason to be... Like, I could all-out attack, but I'm not sure that there's a real point in doing that. I mean, I'm not sure how we lose if I all-out attack, though. And exert to kill Bloodbird Elf, that is. Like, if I exert to kill Bloodbird Elf, this is gonna get in the air, because if they had an Assassin Trophy, they would have already played it. They block here and here, and then they take 4. They're not really gonna kill us on the swing back. What can they do? If they push here... Yeah, I think they're dead here. They have double push. Alright, we got there. That game was super close. Thrun really pulled a lot of weight there, like a ton of weight. Basically road blocking that Tarmogoyf once we got enough mana. And yeah, I'm very impressed that we were able to climb back from that game. I think that speaks a lot to the deck's power. Alright, here for round 2. We're on to play this time. I'm gonna keep this hand. We're gonna see how the tome is as the 2-drop. Are we playing a mirror match? Might be. Our hand's not great in the mirror, unless they have an Arbor Elf draw. Then Danny decided she wanted a PlayStation VR set. Touche. That's fantastic. If we can find a, I really wish the Blood Moon we drew was a pillage. If it was a pillage, we'd be very far ahead, or we could get far ahead. Tome, not so sure about. That's so aggro. I respect it. I respect the bolt. If we find a pillage, it's gonna be brutal. I'm not gonna dig again for it. I'm gonna bolt and draw a card this turn. You got this morning sick. VR is pretty cool and fun to play around with. Well, they drew the second land slash third mana source. A pretty big deal for them. Hoping it doesn't get you sick when you try it. Hopefully not. That would suck. I wonder if I'm getting pillaged here. They got a tap land? What? So I would imagine they have a Glorybringer in their hand. I'm gonna scry here, because if I can find a pillage or a bullet, it's pretty big. I don't think Utopia Sprawl is good. I'll put that on the bottom. Clothis is pretty good. So I imagine I'm getting Glorybringer this turn. I could Season Pyro and discard land Blood Moon. I don't think that's worth it though. I think I'd rather get this going. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Glorybringer. This is, well, I thought it was gonna be a better situation, but I don't think that's true anymore. Because their hand's all spells, unless they drew a land and they just didn't play it first. Oh, they did have Glorybringer. They didn't draw a land. I'm gonna fetch here, I'll go to 9. We are at a virtual 13 here, which is actually very helpful. I think I'm gonna Glorybringer and kill the Arbor Elf. And then I'm taking 7. I don't know that I don't know that I care what I draw this turn. I think it's next turn I care about what I draw. Or I might just need to use it for card advantage in general. Because I already have my play lined up for this turn, so I may as well not use the scry. That's really good. Like I can ooze and then eat Glorybringer, Season Pyro, Arbor Elf, and then my ooze is a 5/5. What happens if I exile land? I think that's stupid. I think I didn't need to gain life. Huh. That ooze is a really good draw. I'm just not sure how to best use it here. I think I'm supposed to Glorybringer this turn and kill the Arbor Elf though. It makes it so I can't cast the Bloodbird Elf or anything like that. And my life total is gonna be pretty safe. I'm gonna I'll exile a non-creature. I'm gonna Glorybringer. So I guess this would have been a game where the Ren would have been better because it would have been able to kill the Arbor Elves. But I'm pretty fine with how this is turning out. So their draw for turn was land. They did have the other Bloodbraid. They did have another Bloodbraid Elf. That sucks. Oh, that's so bad for us. Well, we have the ooze. Man, them drawing that 4th land is so bad. Like, it turned out Glorybringer was actually really good for us, but I'm gonna do this now. Bone Crusher Giant? I don't think that's helping. One, two, three. No, I need a land. That's what I need. Oh, it's not a land. Sucks. Hopefully we draw a land off of the Season Pyro. Am I better off exiling a land? much am I taking next turn? Well, I'm gonna make 3 chump blockers, so block, block, block. This is 4. I think I eat a land so I can guarantee ooze. Because if I don't draw a land off of the pyro, I'm really screwed. Because I kinda need a pyro plus ooze this turn no matter what. Whereas gaining 2 life is really relevant off of Clothis though. And they have a bolt in their upkeep, it's really bad. But they've already used 2 of their bolts. Stomp does the same thing though. Yeah, I think I have to exile. I'm gonna exile a pyro. Worst case scenario, I just don't draw a land and they get to make 2 free 1/1s. Not drawing a land there is really bad. Hopefully they don't draw a removal spell. Not drawing a land there is atrocious. If they have a removal spell, I think I'm just dead. I might be dead anyways, actually. No, I'm not dead anyways. But there's a lot of things that kill me because I didn't draw a land. Very unfortunate. They also had to draw their... After killing the Arbor Elf, they had to draw their 4th mana. If I get to untap, I think I win. So it's like really on them to kill us here. A bolt kills us, a stomp kills us. Oh wait, a stomp does not kill us. A stomp puts me to 1, but it forces me to block with all of these. And then my Bloodbraid Elf needs to hit something really good. Bolt's the same way, Bolt also doesn't kill. Chandra doesn't. The Glorybringer does kill, but they have to have land plus Glorybringer. They don't have Glorybringer because they would have exiled a land to play the Glorybringer, I think. The life gain off that tome was very relevant. And drawing the extra card I think helped at some point. This scrying, I'm not sure that it really helped that much, but... And I'm not sure if it was better than Ren. This game I don't think so, because a Ren 6 would have been able to kill the Arbor Elves for a huge value. But it would have died to the first bolt. So... I wonder if the opponent's just thinking through attacking with everything and what happens. Like if they attack with everything, I'll block. Chump block here, eat here, trade here. Chump here, block an elemental, go to 4. Interesting. I guess it limits my green sources, so it makes sense. I can play the long game here. I can pillage their forest with the Utopia Sprawl on it, and then just chill out. I think attacking with Glorybringer is probably a no-brainer, but... I can eat whatever they target with Clothis. Can I kill them this turn? Potentially. No, I can't kill them this turn. So I think I'm best off playing it safe. I'll try and gain as much life as possible here. Exile a Bolt. So I can add to the board with Bloodbraid Elf. I can add to most of the board with the Seasoned Pyro, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I want to Pillage. It really limits what they can do. And then I can attack with Glorybringer just into air. And I don't think I can die. I didn't die to a Bolt last turn, so I'm definitely not dying to one this turn. If I really want to play it safe, I can exert this, or I can just threaten to kill them next turn. I don't think there's a reason to exert. What? Because they're not going to be able to cast a Bloodbraid Elf next turn. So there's nothing I'm afraid of. Unless they're holding a Bolt in their hand, but that would be really weird. If they would have to be holding a Bolt in their hand, then they'd have to top deck another Bolt. And this, I think guarantee killing them next turn makes the most sense. Alright. You can't play Glorybringer this way. They can't play much of anything. Hopefully they target a creature with the Clothis. It'd be pretty funny. I doubt they're gonna do that though. I think no matter what they're targeting, I'm eating. Even if it's a land. Well, land I'm probably fine with. Though they could hit like Bloodbraid Elf into nuts. So I guess I shouldn't let them do that. And if they're targeting a land, that means they clearly need the mana. Unless they're just trying to get me to use my ooze for fun. So they can bolt it. But then again, like yeah. Ooze is very powerful against Clothis. You gotta pay the 1 mana tax every turn. You don't die, which is nice. Touche, opponent. Holding back 1 creature when there's a Glorybringer in play doesn't really do much of anything. I respect it though. I guess I'm just like trading off everything here though, except for the ooze. But they're dead anyways, the Glorybringer plus Clothis trigger anyways. I guess they were checking to see that I knew how to block creatures. Could always misclick and hit F2 on accident. Alright, that was a very long drawn out game 1. I am a big fan of the ooze. Hey, sometimes people don't want to do combat math and die on the swing back. They were dead anyways, but yeah, you know, there's some people that are really known to do that, you know, especially when they're 8-0 in a really, really big event worth a lot of money. I'm definitely not referencing anybody specific right now or anything. In this matchup, Blood Moon does nothing. When your opponent has Blood Moon in your deck, that probably means your Blood Moons are bad. Definitely Thrun and Ooze. I'm a fan of Kitchen Finks. It trades with everything that it can block, that is. And it comes back with that Persist trigger, which is really nice. And gaining life in general is very relevant in the matchup. Helped by a lot of time. Last card to cut, though. When you're on a draw, Pillage is not great. On the play, it's very good. Because you can just, if your opponent plays Utopia Spawn, you get to Pillage it early on, it's just game over. Which still makes Pillage something you want in the deck. But when you're on a draw, it's not as relevant. You can argue to bring in a Braid or Anger. I think it's a pretty valid argument to bring in. I would say less so a Braid, but more so Anger. Because on a draw, you're trying to bounce back and forth against your opponent. And if you have the Anger, you cannot play to the board that much, and you just don't play your Kitchen Finks out. But I don't really think it's worth it as much. So this hand doesn't have any ramp in it, but it has the Bolt. And Bolt is very good if they have like a turn 1 Arbor Elf. They get slowed down to your pace basically. It's very valuable. Now if they have a Utopia Sprawl draw, it's not nearly as good, but they mold a 6. I am going to keep this hand. Despite not having the accelerant, the bolts just help a lot to get us to these 3 drops. And if we're able to get a Clothis down, we're in a really good spot. Same with Kitchen Fink. Like, Kitchen Finks can help buy a lot of time. So I think it's fine not to have ramp whenever you have this much interaction and life gain. I just value having a Bolt in the opener really highly because of the random stuff people do. That Tome is a pretty strong draw. They might play an Ooze next turn, so I'm gonna play the Wood of Hills so I can get a basic mountain if need be. No turn 1 or turn 2 play, which is fine when you're on the play. That's fine. That probably means they have a Bolt in their hand. Basic Forest. I think I'm gonna fetch. Yeah, all good. I'm gonna save the Misty though. This could be, actually that could be bad though if they have a Pillage and they pillage the Stomping Ground, then getting double red's gonna be a little more difficult. I'm not super concerned about that though. I mean, we'll see what they have here. Seasoned Pyromancer could be really, really good for them. Alright, they did have the Pillage. I don't even know if I want to scry here. I don't think I'm in a rush to gain the life. I think I just want to draw a card next turn. I would really like to draw Utopia Sprawl, actually. I think I actually do. I need to keep this for the set, so there's a second red source. I think. Yeah, let's keep that. I can also get basic mountain with it if they play a Bloodbraid Elf here. I can bolt the Bloodbraid if I feel like I need to, which I'm not really sure that I do. I think I'd rather draw the extra card with Tome. I assume they have a Bloodbraid here. Super aggressive. I respect it though. I'm gonna grab a basic mountain. I think I just pass. I don't think I play the Tome. I think I'd rather draw the card with this one than scry twice. Because they're not really putting life total pressure on me. At least not yet. They might have like a Glorybringer here, and that's gonna be their pressure. Then Bloodbraid, sure. Let me see what this hits. Lightning Bolt, sure. Alright, so I can stomp here, or I can draw the card with Tome. I think I'm best off stomping. Question is, do I scry? I think I just want lands right now, to be honest. Utopia is probably really good too, but yeah, like I think the land is just... I want to make sure I'm drawing lands. And I'm gonna go ahead and get down this Clothis and start using it. We definitely have the time to. We have a gain 4 right here, we have a gain 2 here. This is gonna start gaining life and dealing them damage. We can also use it for extra mana, which is actually very useful here. The extra mana we can convert into cards very efficiently. There's an Arbor Elf. Seasoned Pyromancer? Maybe? A Clothis of their own, okay. So we're just gonna be trading on that end. So I don't see a reason to kill the Arbor Elf here, because even if I kill it, they can cast a Glorybringer anyways. Depending on what our draw is, I think I'm using this Clothis for mana. That was a pretty crappy draw. Though maybe it's better to play this Tome from my hand and then draw with this while holding up double bolt. I think I'm best off making mana and then playing the Finks from hand. I assume they have Glorybringer in hand, so I don't... This is also good if they have another Bloodbraid Elf. Okay, so they definitely don't have a Scavenging Ooze. They have nothing. I'm gonna grab the second red here, and gonna get our value. Draw a card, gain 4. That pillage really doesn't do anything anymore. Would like a land here. Ooze is very good, but I think they have a stomp or something in their hand. Do I want to land? Or do I need the mana? I don't think I'm oozing. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna play Tome and pass. I guess I'm supposed to attack with the Finks there. I'm not really sure though. I think I'm better off playing around them having another Bloodbraid Elf. Kitchen Finks is just such a good blocker. Though if I ooze, I get to force a bolt out of their hand, which is some value. I think the Tome and Ren 6 would have done the same amount of work here. I'm not even sure if that's true though. The Glorybringer is what I've been expecting for ages. The Mirror Breaker? Question mark? Okay. I'm gonna draw a card here. I want to hit land drops. Alright, well, I'm definitely double bolting that thing. So I think my turn this turn is I'm gonna exile this pillage. I'm gonna double bolt the Gargaroth at the beginning of their combat step. So that they can't, like the extra mana doesn't really help them with the Clothis. So I don't want to put cards in their yard. And they're gonna draw a card with the Maze My Tome. I definitely don't want to attack into the Gargaroth because the trigger does happen on blocks. It's a bolt. Looks like it. They're bolting the Kitchen Finks. So we did read them correctly for the bolt. So not playing Ooze is working out pretty well here. Man, I did not expect to see this monstrosity. What you got, opponent? They are stomping the Arbor Elf. Yes. Oh, their hand had a lot of removal in it. Not allowed. And now they have no removal in hand, which means my Ooze can take over the game. Yeah, this ooze is gonna be pretty sick. Interesting. I think I'm actually gonna use this for mana. Yeah, let's use it for mana. I'm gonna exile whatever they target with Clothis. Unless they're targeting a land. But I can make the ooze a 5/5 here. Nope. They drew a ooze of their own. Turn too late, buddy. I'm gonna kill it with my Domri. Second ooze not nearly as good as the first. I don't think I have a reason to scry. I think I just want to keep saving the tome to draw cards with. Another ooze. I mean, I don't really even have to fight, to be honest. I can make mana and then cast ooze and then eat whatever they target. I should be afraid of Glorybringer though, and Domri's our answer for Glorybringer. I'd rather have the only ooze in play. Yeah, these tomes have been very impressive. I'm still not sure, like I think Ren and 6 would have taken over the game in a similar fashion. But just drawing through for more gas rather than them being just lands has actually been helpful. I think it's made the game harder to play. But that shouldn't, like, I shouldn't use difficulty. Like, having more options is more valuable. interesting. I'm definitely gonna protect the Dominator, it's not a question. Sure. What they don't know is that I have another use in my hand. So. Again, I don't see a reason. I don't think I need mana. I've got mana with this thing. I think if I made mana, I could cast Glorybringer and then attack for 9. Not really sure that matters. Alright. We got there. In the mirror. I put double pill adjust, but the tome scries helped a lot. Which in that scenario, Ren and 6 would have had the same effect, just getting lands back rather than the scry. But I think that the gaining 4 life makes it feel like we're not ever at risk of dying, even if they hit all, like they played all 4 bolts that game, and a stomp, and they had Clothis in play. Now granted, we did draw the ooze, so a lot of that life gain would have happened anyways, but having that versatility is really nice. Felt really good there. Alright, here for round 3 on the draw. We are 2-0. They kept 7. I'm gonna mulligan this. This isn't... If it had double red, I would be faster to keep because it has 1, 2, 3. But we have to draw a land, and I don't really want to draw a land when we already have 3. This hand is way better. Way better. Not sure what to put back. This hand is insane. In theory, I could put back 1 Utopia Sprawl and hope to draw another land, but I think I'd rather just put back a 4-drop at that point. Hopefully Blood Moon is good against their deck. I think it's Bloodbraid Elf. I think I'd rather have the Chandra. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Chandra. Nice Tron deck. Alright, hopefully we don't draw any more lands. So many Utopia Sprawls. I think I want to get another green source. Like another forest, that is. And I'm going to diversify. Yeah, let's diversify. wonder if this is E-Tron or... Oh, it's Tron. Oh, it's Blue-Tron. Okay. Did not expect that. So I should probably play around Condescend. I'm not sure I can really play around it. Just gonna cast Glorybringer. I'd rather get this countered than Chandra. Playing as Blue-Tron in the 2-0 bracket. I'd dig it for an O-Stone, that's for sure. And if they O-Stone us, we're pretty wrecked. Not gonna lie. They discarded double power plant. Played a tower that they searched up. If we draw a land, we cannot get condescended. Let's see what they do on combat here. I would assume they have condescend. I'm gonna play the Clothis. Their remands and melee also aren't good against Clothis. Nimble Obstructionist. They are dead next turn. If they can't do anything to our board. Which might be the case, might not be. I'm playing this now in case they're able to remove the Glorybringer. I want the Chandra to still be able to turn on the Devotion for Clothis. Because if I just go to combat and attack, if they kill this, then this doesn't get the damage in. VR works and now you're dizzy. Oh, that sucks that it's making you dizzy. The iron game makes you fly in circles and shit. Oh god. Yeah, that has to make you like. Second from the top. Interesting. Three damage is more than two, so. So they chose the Clothis after I'd already used the trigger, which is interesting. But yeah, if they like got to commit the Glorybringer, if I just went to combat and attack, that would have been pretty bad. I'm very scared. Well? So the card on top is Clothis. I don't think Cloth is winning us a game. Like, I can put them to 1, but then the Ugin gets to exile, -3. So I think I'm better off fetching and trying to hit Bloodbraid Elf this turn, or Lightning Bolt. I think we're dead. That was a very unfortunate sequence of events. I thought we weren't going to lose that game. But, I mean, we still have outs, but now they have a lot of mana to counter stuff with. Like, this ooze isn't going to do anything, but I'll still cast it, I guess. They can just plus or minus Ugin. They can minus Ugin here. This is very unfortunate. I think fetching is correct though. It gives us the best out of winning the game. Dude, what the hell? So, if our next card is a bolt, we can win, but they probably have a counterspell of some sort in their hand. Well, there's an O-Stone. I would really hope that they pop it. Okay, so Bloodbraid Elf doesn't win because they held back with that. Man, why'd they have to hold back with the Gear Hulk? Why'd they have to play well? And we drew the Bloodbraid Elf 2 turns too late. I mean, I think I cast it still. They'll -4 this. Yeah, I guess I still cast it. It's very unfortunate that they played well and didn't attack with this. I believe that means that they have a counterspell in their hand if they're playing like that. Anyways. Because if I draw a bolt, like their incentive is to... What is this? Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I can top deck a Lightning Bolt. That is not a Lightning Bolt. They also had to have exactly double tower to do what they did. The Rift plus Ugin. Oh well. I think we gave ourselves the best shot. I also didn't make mana with this, which was stupid. I'm just playing sloppy because I assume they have a counterspell in their hand and we're just dead. If I draw a Lightning Bolt, they can't condescend it. Unfortunate. Wow, we could have Bloodbraid Elfed into Pillage. Well, we knew that the Ooze was on top, but I didn't realize I was an out because it would kill this. But they get the ultimate Ugin here and we're just dead to that. That was very close. We drew a bolt there. We did win. They have like condescends and stuff like that, so I do like Veil. Like Cinder Vines. Not sure if I need to go as far as a Braid. I don't think I need to go as far as a Braid. I think it's just the. I think Thrun could be good too. I don't. He just doesn't really do anything. I don't think I want Domri. Fighting doesn't do anything. At least Chandra deals damage. Tome. I don't think this is a matchup for Tome either. It provides card advantage, but I need pressure more than I need card advantage. / card selection. I just find Blood Moon Pillage is important, which it does help with, but I don't think it's that needed. Yeah. I want to leave all the bolts and stuff for sure. Glorybringer is not mana efficient against their threats, but I think it's important enough to just be able to play it and kill. I'm down. Turn 2 Blood Moon. Or Clothist. I think turn 2 Clothist is good too. I'm just gonna Blood Moon. Seems pretty good against the turn 2 Blood Moon seems pretty good against the Tron deck. Hopefully they don't dismember the Arbor Elf. I really just should not say things because I feel like they always happen. We really need to draw our 3rd land, but even then they can condescend our 3-drop now. If they have a basic island. Yeah. Land please. Oh, of course. Losing to the mono blue Tron deck is very demoralizing because why do you keep calling the play on yourself? I need to stop doing that because it just always happens and now I just won't ever draw a 3rd land. I'm just gonna die. This is very fun and interactive Magic. Game 1 was good. Game 2, like this, I was trying to play an uninteractive game and they had to dismember and then I'm just not drawing lands. The classic Field of Ruin in your Tron deck. I'm just gonna bolt them. I'm gonna try to. I don't think Blood Mooning does anything here. I'd rather try and play Clothis. It'll probably get countered. I assume they're gonna condescend. Yeah. I feel sluggish all day. You just not sleep well or something? Alright. How do you draw a land? Except for 12 hours? Oh jeez. Alright, drew the land, cast this Blood Moon. That card's weird. card is super weird. I mean, they can still cast like Wormcoil Engine or whatever this turn. They have a second island, so Pillage doesn't do anything. Slept for 12 hours a lot. It's probably what it is. If I sleep that long, I get really like bleh. They picked up their Karn. It's interesting. It's not a very good draw, but we have Bloodbraid. Second Blood Moon. Why'd you not sleep? What? Random Insomnia, that's fair. I'm just like dead this game. Cause I didn't draw lands in time. Okay. I should have attacked the Karn so they can't get another thing this turn. I got greedy. Granted, they're at 13. This game would be far less winnable though. I mean, the fact we're somewhat in this game is a shocker to me anyways, but I don't think we really are. They can just play a 7th, they just play 8th lane and play Ugin, and then we die. Just scoop it up and get the next one. But yeah, I definitely should have attacked the Karn. Interesting. Bloodbraid Elf would be pretty good. Pyro, not so much. I'm not gonna play the Arbor Elf. I'm just gonna cast the Pyro. That way if I draw a like land plus 3-drop, I can cast it. I'm not sure that the 6 mana really matters. And it still makes a 1/1 anyways. Yeah, the big punt was attacking them with Bloodbraid instead of Karn. That was really bad. Like, super bad. That's like... Because otherwise, this turn I could have, like, plussed and made mana and then cast Bloodbraid. They discarded Aether Gust and Mine. This looks like an Ugin. Which I'm like, I'm just not beating an Ugin. So annoying. I mean, I can kill the... That's funny. Oh my god, he left it back as a blocker. It's annoying. They're gonna be able to Academy Ruins and put Sky Sovereign on top and then cast it. Oh, that's gross. And I'm best off killing the needle so then I can Bloodbraid and attack the Ugin. If they have a dismember for the Bloodbraid, I'm dead anyways. Is attacking them viable? I don't think so. I'm gonna say no. What have I been into? Playing Magic, making YouTube, the stream stuff. We're I we're I finished organizing the content schedule and marketing for our next 2 events for NACL. I did that Monday. So it's not been bad. I was super ill last night though, so I couldn't really work on stuff. And then figuring out when I'm gonna go to, because I've got to go back up to Morgantown. I'm gonna drive up next week. This is no bueno. So there's a warm coil here. Yeah, there's like some cool stuff here and there, but I mean, I haven't been doing too much besides the streaming thing, which isn't nothing, but I don't think I care about the Karn. I think I bolt them. Forces them to attack with this, and then we can do things with this. Yeah. Well, they can't really attack with Worm Coil. So then we can draw like Pyromancer into double bolt. We can't even draw double bolt. We played through this game, so it would have to be a singular. Yeah, and then we have an out, right? We can draw Bloodbraid Elf into Pillage. I think that's the most of an out we're gonna get. They really do not want to Academy Ruins though. Whale. And if they want to draw Expedition map, I think that's just fine by me. I understand why they don't care about Sky Sovereign. They have to have a ballista, right? Somewhere? I think they would have already gone to ballista though. They must be like out of artifacts in their board, because I don't know what else they could have that they wouldn't have gotten already. I don't think there's a reason to make 1/1s. They have like Ocean in their deck. If they want to draw Sky Sovereign, I don't care. They want to draw Sky Sovereign? That's fine by me. Doesn't do anything. Gives us a draw step for a I guess now my cloth is turned off. I don't think that matters though. What are they getting? They do have a walking ballista. Why didn't they get that before? There's a pillage. I can pillage the... Well, I'd have to pillage this. I don't think I'm pillaging anything. I think I'm just passing again. Pillaging bridge is just a death sentence. Trying to save this stomp for their face, which I think is gonna work out. I mean, they have to find a way to gain life this turn. Easier said than done. I guess one thing they could do is they can animate their ensnaring bridge and then kill it. That's funny, actually. I think... Also, I was probably supposed to pillage the ballista. Yeah, I should have pillaged the ballista. Actually, I'll do this. Technically, this is better. It condescended for 7? Dear lord. They put both on the bottom. Yeah, I'm still supposed to bolt here. It's like dealing 6. I don't even know what my out is. Bloodbraid Elf? I guess? I did Bloodbraid Elf into a burn spell. Because I didn't have triple red. Yeah, I messed up pretty bad by not pillaging last turn. Whale. That's not really gonna do it. Pillaging doesn't get me anywhere. Neither does that. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. That matchup's really good, I think. I mean, they're playing a Tron deck and we have a bunch of land destruction. It's just, we didn't draw, we just bricked on lands for 2 turns, and that kind of cost it. I did mess up with the pillage. I should have pillaged just the previous turn. But they had the condescend. Oh, they might have like tapped out for ballista or something. I don't know. That was weird. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there, but yeah, I think we just missed too many land drops is the moral of that game. And then putting Sky Sliver on top, I didn't think we cared about it. I still don't think we did. But it did turn out bad that we drew a bunch of burn spells, which means it would have been better to target their non-artifacts. So I think it's possible we could have won that game, but decisions were made that I think at the time were correct and they just didn't pan out in our favor. Alright, we're on to play for round 4. Very good for us. As a companion, Gigantha. Oh, is it that red-green Paras deck? I can't keep this because it doesn't have a second land in it. This hand I can definitely keep though. I think we're playing against a red-green prowess thing, which means I don't think I want. I guess it could be. I'm not sure what else it could be. I think I'm gonna ditch a Bloodbraid. Yeah. We could, my plan is to pillage on turn 2. And then bolt whatever creature there is. Yeah, I'm just gonna pillage this. Which maybe because I kind of know that they're on the red-green list, I'm supposed to put back the pillage, because even, like, I'm probably still better off bolting this on turn 1 instead of pillaging them, but I'm not sure that that's true. I'm drawing infinite lands. I'm gonna do the most mana efficient thing in Bloodbraid Elf. That's a very good hit. I think I want to attack them. I don't think I'm gonna die next turn, so I'm just gonna attack. Like famous last words, I'm just gonna get like quad mutagenic growth and just die. Oh, they're bolting right now? Okay. Oh, burst lightning, sure. I don't think they have the green. No, I think they're just mono red. They're like all in mono red. Ooh, that's a good draw. I think I'll just... I guess I should bolt now. Eh. I think they're incentivized to act first, which can lead to a potential blowout. I guess if they have double burn spell right here, it feels bad. But then they're empty-handed, which I guess is bad for us. That means they got a lot of damage too. I guess we should force the action on our turn. That's just what you're always supposed to do. They're getting a lot out of their hand though. Oh, that's... I get to nab a lava dart from their yard. I guess it's just gonna force them to use it. Oh, they're gonna use it anyway, sure. I'm taking a lot of damage this turn, but they only have one card in hand after this. Yeah, I guess I just got greedy. I'm just supposed to bolt on my turn and force all that. light up the stage? Sure. So we have perfect information. I'm just gonna take this damage. That draw sucks. If they draw Lava Dart, we're dead. We are dead to Lava Dart. I think blocking makes sense here. I don't need the mana. They draw something. They put Giganta in their hand. Well, that does nothing. I really need to draw a relevant spell, not literal nothings for turns in a row. Like, I need to draw... Oh god. The Giganta is relevant for once? What in the world? I don't even know what I need to draw. Giganta is a large creature. Another ooze. That thing is a 5/5, it's gigantic. That was a very good draw. That was a very good draw. The reason I was holding these in my hand was because of Pyromancer, and I forgot that is a very good out here. Make 2 1/1s, get 2 fresh draws. That was very well timed. I'm gonna name green for this one in case we draw another ooze. There is a lot of creatures in the yard. Yeah, I'll block with that. There's an argument I'm supposed to block with the Pyromancer. Because I can make 2 1/1s next turn. Well, if they don't draw a burn spell, this Clothis, big boy. I can also attack with the Clothis actually. Yeah, I think I like attacking with Clothis here. Four damage is a lot. Like they're at 8, this will put them to 4. We're not dead to Lava Dart. We're dead to Lava Dart plus another spell, but I don't think they have that other spell. I think they would have used it already. Alright, I kind of think I block with Pyromancer. So if I block with the Elemental, both of these are lethal, but they have 3 blockers, so I think I'd rather make many more chump blockers. That's not very relevant here. Well, it does draw a card, actually. It draws a card immediately. Okay, so more relevant than Ren and 6. Well, Ren and 6 would have killed them. But Alright, if we live through this turn, we're fine. I'm not really sure what kills us. I guess lie at this stage into double lava dart. Not anymore. If that actually happened, I would have been very tilted. Alright, I want all of the removal. I want the Finks to gain life. I want the Ooze to also gain life. The land stuff does not matter. On a draw, I think Domri's definitely not good enough. Do I want Thrud? Thrud's a very good blocker, so I should probably have him. I think the Chandra is like medium. It's expensive. I think I'd rather play a Thrun than a Chandra on most turns, if I'm to weigh it that way. Normally there's the Ren and 6s to take out, but I like Tome in this matchup because of the gain life aspect. I think scrying towards the stuff you need is relevant. This hand doesn't have a one-man removal spell, but it has a Braid into Anger, which I think is good enough. Mainly because of the Anger. And clean up a ton of nonsense all at once. Because if I have Braid on their turn, I can force them to cast a flurry of spells. Do I abrade now? Nah, I feel like if I abrade now, they're gonna just hold up the... Well, wait, they can't hold up the lava dart. They'll use it. So if they go land, Swiss Spear, they cast lava dart. I can try to abrade the Swiss Spear, and if they have a second lava dart, what happens? They can choose to sack. Well, they only sack one land. And then I will take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 15. Oh, I will die. Okay. So I should just abrade now. Lane, thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. Welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm just gonna abrade now. How's the stream, Lane? lane the main. Had a great time playing EDH. Nice. Who's your commander? You build and play Queen Marchesa with a legendary theme? That sounds fun. That sounds super fun, actually. Queen Marchesa is really cool. Magic card. You're right, have a good one. Yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Do I want to anger, or do I just play Kitchen Finks? I feel like they are playing around anger. They might have a Lava Dart. But even if they Lava Dart, I guess this will live, but this will die. So I would go to 7, and they would untap with 1 land. It's either that or I play Finks here. I think playing Finks makes a lot of sense. So I go to 11, and like they would have to kill this twice. Not easy to do. Unless they draw a Soulscar Mage and then they go to like Soulscar Bolt. But then I'm going to 7, but then my anger is better. I think playing Kitchen Finks is better here. Kind of a classic 3-2. Gotta love it. All about that break-even life. Oh, this anger is gonna be disgusting. It's like, it doesn't feel great angering away our Kitchen Finks, but it gets rid of literally their whole board. And otherwise, I'm pretty sure we will die, so... You lost to E-Tron and Rock. Is the Rock matchup a coin toss, basically? Because they don't take that much damage from their lands, right? And they typically play more oozes. Compared to like Jund, which is probably good, right? I'm gonna Blood Braid. I was really hoping to draw a land so we could Glorybringer. It's really not what I was looking for. If they kill Blood Braid, it's not gonna be a fun time. You ended the game with 13 lands. Disgusting. This is a fine exchange. Oh, this is not as fine, but... Oh, this is awkward. Am I supposed to ooze? I should have named green with the sprawl. Ha. Huh. Not naming green is actually really wrecking me here. I didn't really consider it. I just automatically named red because it's normally what you do. So if they draw a bolt type effect, I lose to the weird if I Glorybringer an attack. If I play ooze, is it any better? I think playing ooze is better. I can also eat Lava Dart. Well, this is really weird. I could ooze and then eat one of my creature, or eat the weird, and I go up to 8, and then I can eat a dart. Or I can just eat a dart first thing. But then I still lose to a bolt, right? Yeah, because they can bolt the ooze. And I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is very unfortunate. I think I play Glorybringer and hope they don't draw. Yeah, because if I named green with this, then getting to eat like an extra thing would be huge. Alright, see if we're dead. Am I dead, opponent? I'm dead to a lot of things here. Better lucky than good. That is what I have to say. Better lucky than good. Another Utopia sprawl. Am I better off playing the ooze or the Glorybringer? If I play a Glorybringer and kill this, what do I die to? I don't think anything. It has to be something that deals 4. I don't think that exists. Whereas if I ooze and I just eat 2 creatures, I'm not. Or if I eat both. No. Yeah, I think I Glorybringer. I got very lucky that they didn't draw a non-creature last turn. Oh, I could have also played Clothis plus ooze that turn. And then just held up 1 mana with ooze. Because Clothis is gonna block no matter what. I'll take it. I will take them flooding out at the end there. Sometimes it's what it takes. So we're 3-1. I'm gonna try and make some money in the next match. Alright, we're here for round 5. We're on to play. To see if we can 4-1 this league and get some moolah. I'll keep this one. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully this Arbor Elf doesn't die so that we can cast our Blood Braid on turn 3. Breeding Pool? Okay. That was the best possible draw? Probably. I guess Blood Moon would have been really good too. But this lets us cast Blood Braid. Oh. You know, Blood Moon would be pretty good. What about Bloodbraid Elf into Blood Moon? You know, a pretty good, a pretty good turn. Oh man, that was insane. If they're just done, I would just be done too. That was disgusting. Yeah, that was pretty gross. That's pretty good. Alright, always always a breeding pool. I think they're the Bant Blade deck. Or they might not have Stoneforge, they might just be control. They could be the Scapeshift deck. Either way, they're like some like Uro Ice Fang pile. Which means I want Veil of Summer and Scavenging Ooze. Veil of Summer for the counter spells and Aether Gust. Scavenging Ooze for Uro, Mystic Sanctuary. They're playing counter spells, so Throne is pretty strong. I have been taking out the Pillage. The main thing here is we don't know if they're on white for Path to Exile or if they're escape shifting, which determines how much we value Glorybringer. Either way, I'm gonna shave. Yeah, I'm gonna side with the Pillages because I'm gonna assume they're on one of the more controlling decks rather than Scapeshift. But if they're on Scapeshift, we'd much rather have the Pillages in our deck. But see how it goes. Let me finish this match first, if that's fine. Yeah, absolutely though. Yeah, after this match. His hand sucks. I kind of want to keep it anyways though, because if we draw lands off the top, it's very powerful. The Campy lands have been slowly going up. It makes sense. They're pretty good. If they're playing Ban, I don't mind as much keeping this because they're not really killing Arbor Elf. I really don't want to go to 5. Yeah, I'll keep this risky one. All we need is one land to make it good. Just Seasoned Pyromancer and discarding other Seasoned Pyromancer can be very good. Alright, if our Arbor Elf gets Lightning Bolted, we're basically just dead. Or if we just don't draw a land. Basic Island, okay. Doesn't really tell us much. Well, it's not a snow land, so they're not playing Ice Fang. Alright, we drew the second land. I feel like this is gonna get countered. Or Aether Gusted. I feel like it's gonna get Aether Gusted. So they're playing Breeding Pool, but they're not playing Ice Fang. Okay, so they're on Rug of some sort. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. I believe it means they're on Scape Shift. Yeah, they're gonna Uro here. Scavenging Ooze is our best draw here. Oh, they missed our land drop. Oh, that's a big deal. Alright, let's Season Pyro. I think I'm gonna discard Elf and the extra Pyro. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully they don't draw a fetch land. Anger of the Gods. Or they're just like representing anger as hard as they can. They're just repping it. I feel like they have a counter spell. If they have anger, I don't want to cast Bloodbraid. And if they have a counter spell, I don't want to cast Chandra. So I can just hold up 5 mana to Season Pyro. I guess it's just helping them buy time to get to Uro. If they tap out for Uro, it's not the best spot, but I think it's fine. I think this is best against anger, which I think they have. I mean, if they were just like repping it that hard, then good on them. Well, they drew the land off the Ghost Spiral, so they're gonna get to Uro. I'm not sure that I can beat Uro plus anger anyways though, so maybe I am supposed to just... I think they have to go get Breeding Pool here. They cannot Cryptic off of this. Well, if they anger here, is what is. Shuts off your own dart. Yeah, and then they can't Conflagrate, right? I mean, like, they can... What am I best off doing here? I think I'm best off Blood Braiding and trying to hit Ooze or Blood Moon. Just trying to high roll. I think just trying to high roll is fine here. If we low roll, it sucks, but if we low roll, it sucks. Yeah, like at the point that you're caging the decks that you want to be caging, you're gonna... The darts don't matter anymore. It doesn't shut off Creeping Chill, but it shuts off everything else. Which if they can't like Conflagrate and stuff, that's really nice. So I can attack with Bloodbraid and bait them to block, and then I can tick down Chandra, but then Chandra dies to a bull and I'm left with no board. So I think I'm better off doing this. I can't cast a double red spell if I plus right now, but I think I want to keep 2 chump blockers. Oh, well. They have Factor Fiction in their deck? Okay. I don't know why you need Factor Fiction in your deck. I mean, whatever. He's got me good, I guess. I wonder how long he's had that force. They usually have Factor Fiction. It's really good. It is very good with Uro, you're right. I didn't think the Scapeshift deck would have it. I guess they could not be Scapeshift, they could just be Control, but... Do they have multiple Factor Fictions? Okay. They brought in a Braid. We just flooded it out super hard. We kept out one lander and then drew 6 lands. It's a little unfortunate. We needed this sequence a lot earlier. I think they're on like scape shifting. What do you think of Tome so far? It's felt pretty good from when I've cast it. I kind of want to cut a Blood Moon because maybe they're not on scape shift and they're just playing the control game because they haven't ever fetched a Triome. I'll just shave 1. I don't mind not having Glorybringer. Like, they have like 4 Aether Gust and all that nonsense. Have I seen red for anything else? Just the Abrade they just showed. So I don't really know. But like, I think they would have been fetching Triomes. But if I'm bringing 3 Pillages, then the Scape Shift plan is already kind of hurt. Man, if I draw a land off the top, this is nuts. So I'm gonna keep it because of that. The land's also relatively safe. They mulled a 6. I think the Tome is good. Like, I think I can feel that gaining the life is good, and it's better in the late game than Ren. I think in the early game, Ren is likely better, but gaining life lets you get to the later stages of the game against the red decks and things like that, which is very relevant. And the deck does build up a lot of mana, so it's not like it's for nothing. If I top deck a land, this hand is nuts. Okay, well, they played a Triumph. Alright, well, that was a pretty good top deck. I'm going to jam this Clothis. I don't really want to play the Ooze. I might stomp instead of draw a card. Well, I guess I should draw a card to try to hit a land drop. Yeah. See if I can hit my land drop here. We got very rewarded. They did nothing with their turn there. It's a big deal. I'm not gonna fetch in case they have Aether Gust. I don't want my Clothis to get bamboozled. I really wish I had Blood Moon. If there's a time I want them to... Okay. I was trying to bait them to Aether Gust if they had it. This is gonna make our Colossus a creature if it resolves. I assume it's not going to, but... One can dream. Well, I was trying to bait the Gust. Did not work, but I was trying to bait it. Seems like a good one to draw. I guess now they're in like cryptic range though. So you can cryptic counter draw it pretty easily. Again, I don't want to play the Ooze because I don't want them to not play Uro from their hand. The turn I play Ooze, I want to be eating an Uro. That is my rule. But we're gonna get to draw a card with his tome, and I'm gonna stomp them. What is this? Ew. Oh God. Am I scrying this turn? I think I'm scrying this turn. I need to hit this. If I hit this res force, it's such big upside. I'm glad I scryed, because that force sucks. Oh, yes. I mean, this still isn't the best spot. They have 3 cards in hand. That's a pretty good draw, though. I am gonna KO this Aether Gust. If they have Snapcaster, I want them to use their mana now. Okay. Do I want to attack before I do other things? I think the answer to that is no. I guess I should play around anger. I really don't want to break my Ooze rule, but I do need to cast this Pyromancer at some point in my life. So I guess now's the best time. They can't cast Cryptic right now, so... They're factor fixing now? They play a land last turn, right? Okay. I think I could put the Growth Spire on the pile with 1 land. Or I just give them all the lands and not care. Like, I'm pretty sure if they have a force negation, I don't really care. They're gonna take 8 this turn and go to 7. And then they'll go to 5-3. Like, Gross File is probably the most dangerous card. Well, if I give them this, and they have Anger. Like, if Anger is one of their cards, and they just have this Anger. I don't think they're winning the game off of that. But if they don't have Anger, then they need something. So I'd rather do this. But then I think they snap take this. But I don't know that I care about FON. Anyways. I'm about to draw 2 as well. And odds are I'm drawing creatures, not non-creatures. Yeah, I just don't think I care. They took the 4 land pile, or three lands force of whatever, force of negation. Anger. Yup. I'm gonna eat their force. So they have Tarn, force of negation. Do I need to scry now? I don't really think so. Nah. Do I want the mana? I don't think so. Let's see what we hit. I kind of think I cast that in case my Bloodbraid Elf is really strong. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that. Are they gonna force it? This is very fine by me if they force it. I wonder if that means they have another force in their hand, or they're afraid of Blood Moon? GG question mark? Nice. We got there. We got the 4-1. I'm very impressed by the tomes. I think Tome performed better in that game than a Ren would have. Like, I think the lands would have been nice, but we wouldn't have had the massive amount of cards. Like, we drew 3 cards. We drew twice with this, and then we scryed a force to the bottom. I like the tone. It also made it so that 7 lands wouldn't kill us with Escape Shift, even if we took some more damage. Is this would gain form puts to 22. I think the tomes worked. I think the tomes work out. It feels like a tireless tracker type effect in a way. Just how you have to play your turns really mana efficiently, but if you know how to do that, the tomes, you really benefit from the tomes in the deck. I definitely want to try it out a bit more.